Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Joe PT, and for today what we have here is Mass Effect Andromeda running on my laptop, my GT 740M GT, which is similar to the GT 825M or the GT 920. So all these cards are very similar and you should have more or less the same performance that I have in here. So I'm recording this with the MSI Afterburner. MSI Afterburner takes a great impact in performance, so take that in consideration. If you want to check the frame rate without recording of this video or this benchmark, just check it on the description of the video or by the end of it. You have a timestamp there on the description. So Mass Effect Andromeda is now running here. I will show you the settings after the cutscene finishes. But as you can see, graphics wise is fine. The PC is almost melting, it's at 90 degrees. It's not affecting the performance, okay, because it only affects when it gets to 95. I cleaned my PC last week, but it seems that this game uses so much CPU and so much GPU that this laptop can't deal with the heat with this game, so be careful with that. So one of the things that you might notice too is the RAM usage. So it's using 6.6 gigabytes of RAM. Sometimes it might reach 7 gigabytes. So I fully recommend you to have 8 gigabytes to play this game. If you don't have 8 gigabytes of RAM to play this game, you need to buy it, because it's impossible to play this game without 8 gigabytes without suffering from a big amount of stuttering. So let me show you the settings by now to prove you that I'm not joking with you, that I'm running the game. So I'm running the game with a native resolution, but careful. As you can see, game resolution, it says 800 per something. And as you can see, I have the game completely in the lowest settings, with exception for the textures, because textures, even on median, it's just using 1.2 gigabytes of VRAM, so it's fine. But I have the resolution scale set to 0.6, which means that the game resolution, the resolution that the game is rendered is that one that you saw on the menu, that is around 800 or something. So it's a very, very low resolution, and because of the recorder we are not even getting 30 FPS, but I can assure you that in this sequence without recording you get the 30s, something around 32, 31, 30s. It's not really the ideal, but it's enough. At any case, a little bit forward on the video I might reduce the resolution scale to 0.5 if I encounter performance problems because of the recorder. So here it is, Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's do it now. It's better. Let's reduce it to 0.5, mostly just because of the video, because if I wasn't recording, 0.6 was fine in this sequence, okay? So it was that resolution. So 0.5, okay, it's not good, still lower. Okay, now it's above the 30s, but again, the recorder really takes a big impact in performance. But anyway, what I want to tell you is that yes, you can run Mass Effect Andromeda if you have one of these three graphic cards listed on the title. If you have a GT 740M, you can run it. If you have a GT 825M, you can run it. If you have a GT 912M, you can run it. Okay, you can run it, but you're going to need to use resolution scaling to these values, 0.5 or 0.6. You're going to need to have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, any question, just leave a comment on the comment section of the video. I will reply to you with my good taste for it, okay? Because I like it, okay? So, goodbye guys, thank you a lot for watching.
Not sure we want to be the tallest thing around here.
I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
Think I'd rather fall than get hit by lightning.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both. How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop. then crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
This is going to be close.
That's it. We're getting there.
I think I see the top.
Mind making some room? Thanks. What the hell is that?
Don't know, but it's our job to figure it out.
That sounds like your old man talking.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what.
One thing at a time. Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait, look.
Holy shit! What was first contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys.
Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
Nice and easy. We only go hot if we have to.
Don't think they've spotted us yet.
Nayad, shoot it!
hurt! He sees us!
We can't understand you! We're not here to fight! That man's with us!
you help
Nayad, shoot it!
Doesn't sound friendly. What's the other guy doing? Shit, they're
Nayad,
beating
shoot
him.
it! Tolerate!
Weapon! Okay, it's over.
Fisher, you okay? So much for making peace with the locals. Thanks for jumping in.
I wish I didn't have to. The first aliens we meet and we try to kill each other? That wasn't the plan.
Then we need a new one. Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off. We still don't even know what they wanted. The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
They broke the rules in any galaxy. But why go after us like that? Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others? Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah, just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it. Whoa. Take a look at these bodies. What are these things? I hope the other team's okay.
We'll find them, but we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Right.
Looks like you knew how to handle a gun back there.
Spent time with an Alliance peacekeeping force. It's gear from one of our shuttles. Good. The atmospheric sensor's still working.
Let me guess. It says don't breathe the air?
Yeah, but no sign of industrial pollutants. That's not what killed this place. No radioactive isotopes either, so nobody nukes the place.
Hear that?
Tolerant. To hell. What's on Nairo?
Is that Kirkland?
surrender.
What's on Nairo?
I said I surrender.
They shot him! They want to fight! We'll give it to them! I count one left to go! That's the last of them.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Did Kirkland make it?
No vital signs, just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here. We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. So as you can see, with the resolution scaling set to 0.7, we got a frame rate with an average close to the 30s, but we see the game spends most of its time around the 20s and the 30s. Many people don't actually like that. For me, the resolution scaling set to 0.6 was the best, because it only dropped sometimes to 25, but I'm not really sure. This sequence over here might be not that demanding, and the rest of the game might be more demanding than this sequence, but supposing that this sequence will be more and less at the same demanding level as the rest of the game, this setting should be fine for most of the users, although you might want to play with the resolution scaling to 0.5. Despite looking so much pixelated, it provides us a very good frame rate for this game with this laptop. As you can see on the consistency, the 0.6 or 0.5 provides most of the time a frame rate above the 30 FPS. The 0.7 is not a good choice if you want to play the game, and the 0.5 never dropped from the 0%, and 0.6 was close to it with only 3%. Now talking about other stuff, the game used 1.2 GB of VRAM for me. You might ask why I didn't raise even more the textures in order to fulfill the 2 GB. Well, it was mostly because I noticed that when we start to play the game used a very high amount of CPU. That seems like it was to process the textures, because they are still loading, and so if I used higher textures, maybe the CPU would be used much more time at 100%, and I didn't want that. Anyway, the textures on medium are already too good. The problem is the resolution that we need to play. So another thing that might disappoint the people is the RAM usage that this game has is around 6 to 7 GB. So it's extremely important that you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. If you don't have 8 gigabytes of RAM for this game, just forget it, because I believe that you are going to suffer with a lot of stuttering. CPU usage was fine from 50 to 17. To 70 I mean, but like I told you at the very beginning of the game, it might use 100% because of molding textures, and chip usage was fine at 99%. So overall, all I can say about Mass Effect Andromeda, based on this first exploration level, is that the game runs fine if you use the resolution scaling to 0.6 or 0.5. I feel recommended to put the textures on medium because they look much better than the lower ones. And all the rest you need to put on low, because we don't have the graphic card for this game, and make sure you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. So that's all that I want to talk about Mass Effect Andromeda. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.